What's up everybody, it's Top List Show and welcome back to the channel. Get ready to be amazed as we uncover some shocking facts about Kyrgyzstan that you won't believe. We're talking mind-blowing landscapes, unique traditions that have survived for centuries, and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff you've probably never even heard of. Kyrgyzstan, a country in Central Asia, is full of surprises. Let's dive in. Alright, first things first, Kyrgyzstan is absolutely stunning. I'm talking jaw-dropping, picture-perfect beauty. Seriously, you guys have to see this. Imagine towering mountains, their peaks covered in snow, reaching up to the clouds. We're talking the Tian Shan mountain range, some of the highest peaks in the world. And nestled among these giants, you'll find crystal-clear lakes, like Lake Issyk-Kul, so blue it seems unreal. I'm talking about the kind of place that makes you want to ditch your phone, take a deep breath of fresh air, and just soak it all in. And the best part? Kyrgyzstan has tons of these incredible natural wonders. We're talking about trekking through lush valleys, camping by pristine rivers, and maybe even spotting some rare wildlife along the way. Trust me guys, the pictures don't even do it justice. You have to experience this kind of beauty firsthand.
Okay, get this. In Kyrgyzstan, many people still live the nomadic life. And no, I'm not talking about digital nomads working from their laptops in fancy cafes. I'm talking about real-deal nomads, moving with their animals across the grasslands, living in traditional yurts, and keeping ancient traditions alive. Imagine waking up every morning surrounded by vast open landscapes, the sun rising over rolling hills. You're not tied down to one place. You're free to move with the seasons, following ancient migration routes passed down through generations. And the sense of community? Unbreakable. These nomadic families rely on each other, sharing their knowledge, their skills, and their lives in a way that's hard to find in our modern world. We're going to spend some time with a local family, learning how they build their yurts, cook traditional meals, and even how they train their incredible horses. Yeah, you heard that right. Horses are a huge part of nomadic life in Kyrgyzstan. They're not just animals, they're companions, partners, and essential for navigating the rugged terrain. It's a whole different way of life. And trust me, it's way more fascinating than you could ever imagine.
Alright, you guys know I love a good competition, but trust me, you've never seen anything like Kok Boru. This is a traditional Kyrgyz sport that's like a mix of rugby, wrestling, and horseback riding, all rolled into one adrenaline-fueled experience. Picture this, two teams of skilled horsemen battling it out on a massive field. The goal? To grab a headless goat carcass? Yeah, you heard that right, and get it into the opponent's goal. I'm talking about pure chaos, with horses colliding, riders grappling, and the crowd going absolutely wild. But it's not just about brute strength. Kok Boru requires incredible horsemanship, strategy, and teamwork. These riders have been training since they were kids, building an almost telepathic bond with their horses, and the skill it takes to control a galloping horse while wrestling with your opponent and trying to score, it's mind-blowing. We're going to get up close and personal with some Kok Boru players, learning the rules, the history, and maybe even trying our hand at this crazy sport. I'm not making any promises, but I'm always up for a challenge, especially when it comes to something as unique and exciting as this.
Okay, time to get a little historical. Kyrgyzstan is home to some incredible ancient sites, and we're going to be exploring one of the most fascinating, the petroglyphs of Cholpon Ada. These aren't just any old carvings, these are messages from the past, etched into the rocks thousands of years ago. Imagine standing in the same spot as ancient people, looking out at the same mountains, and trying to decipher the stories they left behind. These petroglyphs depict animals, hunting scenes, and even what some believe to be celestial beings. It's like stepping back in time, trying to understand the beliefs and lives of those who came before us. We'll be joined by local experts who will help us interpret the meanings behind these ancient symbols and shed some light on the history of this incredible place. It's a chance to connect with the past, unravel mysteries, and maybe even discover something new about ourselves along the way. Alright, get ready for this one. Kyrgyzstan is home to one of the longest epic poems in the world, the Epic of Manas. And we're not talking about a couple of pages here. We're talking about over 500,000 lines of poetry, passed down orally for centuries. This epic poem tells the story of Manas, a legendary warrior who united the Kyrgyz people and defended them against their enemies. It's a tale of heroism, bravery, love, loss, and everything in between. Imagine generations of storytellers memorizing and reciting these verses, keeping the legend of Manas alive. We're going to meet with a Majestic, a traditional storyteller, and listen to them perform a section of this epic poem. It's a chance to experience the power of oral tradition, the beauty of the Kyrgyz language, and the enduring legacy of this incredible story. Trust me, you've never heard anything like it.
Get ready for an adventure because we're heading into the wild. Kyrgyzstan is home to some incredible animals, and we're going to try and spot as many as we can. From majestic golden eagles soaring above the mountains to elusive snow leopards camouflaged against the rocky slopes, the wildlife here is truly diverse. Imagine trekking through pristine forests, spotting ibex perched precariously on cliffs, and maybe even catching a glimpse of a rare Marco Polo sheep. We'll be joined by local guides who know these mountains like the back of their hands, increasing our chances of witnessing these creatures in their natural habitat. And the best part? By supporting responsible wildlife tourism, we're helping to protect these animals and their fragile ecosystems. It's a win-win situation, an unforgettable experience for us and a brighter future for Kyrgyzstan's incredible wildlife. Alright, history buffs, this one's for you. We're traveling back in time to the 9th century to check out the Burana Tower, a towering relic of the Silk Road era. This ancient minaret, standing tall against the backdrop of the Tian Shan mountains, is a testament to the rich history and cultural crossroads that Kyrgyzstan represents. Imagine caravans laden with silk, spices, and exotic goods passing by this very tower centuries ago, connecting east and west along this legendary trade route. We'll climb to the top of the tower, enjoying panoramic views of the surrounding landscape and imagining the bustling activity that once characterized this important Silk Road stop. And the mysteries don't end there. The Burana Tower is surrounded by ancient burial mounds and remnants of an entire city, whispering tales of a bygone era. We'll explore these archaeological wonders, piecing together the stories they hold and marveling at the ingenuity and artistry of the past.
For centuries, Kyrgyzstan has been at the heart of the Silk Road, a network of ancient trade routes that connected east and west. Imagine caravans laden with silk, spices, and precious goods, traversing treacherous mountain passes and bustling cities, leaving an indelible mark on the cultures they encountered. We're going to retrace the footsteps of those ancient travelers, exploring the historical sites and cities that flourished along this legendary route. From Osh, one of the oldest cities in Central Asia, to the caravanserai of Tash Rabat, we'll delve into the rich history and cultural exchange that characterized the Silk Road. And the legacy of the Silk Road is still alive today. We'll meet local artisans, keeping ancient traditions alive, crafting beautiful textiles, ceramics, and other handicrafts that reflect the cultural fusion born from centuries of trade and interaction. It's a journey through time, exploring the enduring impact of this remarkable network of trade and cultural exchange. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in a traditional Kyrgyz yurt? These portable dwellings made from felt and wood are more than just homes. They're symbols of Kyrgyz culture, tradition, and resilience. We're going to step inside a yurt, learning about the intricate craftsmanship involved in their construction, the symbolic meanings behind their design, and the way of life they represent. Imagine the warmth of the felt walls, the intricate patterns adorning the interior, and the sense of community as families gather around the central hearth. We'll learn how to set up a yurt, understand the significance of its different parts, and discover the traditions and customs associated with yurt living. It's a chance to experience the ingenuity and resourcefulness of Kyrgyz culture and appreciate the deep connection between the people and their environment.
Get ready to be amazed by the beauty of Issyk-Kul Lake, one of the largest alpine lakes in the world. This stunning lake, nestled amidst the snow-capped peaks of the Tian Shan mountains, is truly a sight to behold. Imagine crystal-clear turquoise waters reflecting the azure sky, surrounded by rolling hills and towering peaks. We'll explore the shores of Issyk-Kul, taking in the breathtaking scenery, discovering hidden coves, and maybe even taking a dip in its refreshing waters. Legend has it that the lake's name, meaning warm lake, comes from its unique characteristic of never freezing, even in winter. And there's more to Issyk-Kul than just natural beauty. We'll delve into the local legends and stories surrounding the lake, visit ancient petroglyphs etched into the nearby rocks, and experience the warmth and hospitality of the Kyrgyz people who call this place home. It's a journey to a place of tranquility, beauty, and cultural richness. Wow, Kyrgyzstan is absolutely incredible. From the stunning natural beauty to the rich culture and history, this country has it all. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me on this adventure. If you enjoyed learning about these shocking facts, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. We've only scratched the surface of what Kyrgyzstan has to offer, and I can't wait to come back and explore more someday. But for now, we're off to our next destination. Stay tuned for our next video where we explore more hidden gems around the world.